to Grizzled Geek Reacts for RWBY Volume 2 mid-season recap.
Mid-volume.
Mid-volume? Yeah, mid-volume. I'm Mike.
I'm Shane.
I'm Kirsten.
I'm Rondo.
I'm Melissa.
And Doug.
Hey, we got that right this time.
Woo!
Cut! Good for us!
We know our names.
All right.
It's all downhill from here, folks. All right, yeah, we're halfway through Volume 2 of RWBY. We're really enjoying it. I mean, we do enjoy Volume 1. Volume 2 is even better. We're ramping things up.
It's got the coolest battle so far.
So far, the coolest battle in this series so far. Let's talk about that. Let's unpack that right now. The
Versus
freeway.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the freeway?
The freeway mech
The
battle.
freeway mech battle.
Oh, because my opinion, it's the Kung Fu fight.
The Kung Fu fight.
That
Yes,
was
that
cool
is.
too.
Both of those are really
Those
Yeah,
are both awesome. So, but yeah, I mean, that was the first time.
That one was funny. The freeway fight was just
Cool.
awesome.
Badass.
Badass.
Right,
Really,
yes.
really great.
To see them working together, doing moves together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's definitely my favorite episode, hands down. I love that episode.
Plus, it had a giant mech in it, so.
Yeah.
Come on
that's
now.
true.
And then we got to see how oblivious the boys were and everything, which was
Yeah.
They
hilarious.
knew that they were gonna be fine. So they got noodles. They got noodles and noodles.
They got noodles. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I had read that the reason they weren't in that fight is because the animators were having problems animating Sun's weapon.
Oh,
Because
okay.
apparently gunchucks are hard to animate. So,
It
Interesting.
looked good in the first season.
so yeah, they couldn't get it done in time. They couldn't get it done in time, so they just not.
They added them in the noodle. That was still funny anyway.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm helping. You know, I'm not.
I love it though. It was like the girls were kicking butt, meanwhile the boys
Although
were just enjoying
you
some
did get the
noodles.
really
That's
cool
fine.
quick shot of him using his
Yeah.
sun doubles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where he
yeah,
created
it's
all
true.
the
His
duplicates
His
of
semblance
himself.
power,
yeah,
yeah, I
that
finally
was
got to see
pretty
that. Yeah.
So that was
And
awesome.
Neptune, he has that lance, isn't it?
It's like
Trident.
a gun that turns into a
It's supposed to be a
spear
trident.
lance.
Fair,
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks like
I
a
like
halberd,
seeing
but then
that.
the blade splits into three
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say here, at the risk of catching abuse, I don't like Neptune. I'm not a fan yet.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't like abs at first either, but you know, Sun kind of grew on me a little bit. I'm like, okay, Monkey Boy's fine, but I don't know, just something about.
Part of it is he's just window dressing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't learned anything about him.
Yeah.
All you know is that Weiss thinks he's
He's
cute.
like Wherein, who doesn't say much, right?
Yeah.
He's just kind of there, right?
Although not as cool as Wherein.
Not as cool.
Yeah,
right?
Wherein was
Because
awesome.
Not only got
Oh,
the cool guns and combat wise, so everything combat wise.
Plus, he stole Jean's girl.
And
But we
No,
don't
he
doesn't know.
no.
John
We all
no.
know that John is destined to be with Pyra.
Yeah,
so-
John doesn't know who his girl is yet because he's dumb. We've already gone over this.
True.
Right.
We're like, come on.
That ship has sailed.
Going back to
Yeah.
the battle, we also find out what Yang's semblance is in that battle.
And that is awesome.
Her,
what is-
so the more she gets beat on,
She's
the
the Hulk.
stronger she gets.
Yeah.
She's a
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
She's a She-Hulk.
That's
She's-
like really
Yeah.
cool.
that is pretty awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Let's go back to the episode 1, the
Best day ever.
best day ever.
Yes.
Kung Fu
Best day
fight.
ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Kung Fu fight.
I mean, that was an amazing fight. Actually, they were showing off how much better the animation got
Yes.
in
Yeah.
season 2
Yeah.
right off the bat, showing you all the different colors. That was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know.
Animating the food.
Animating the food.
Yeah.
It was an
the
awesome
turkey gauntlets.
intro to,
Yeah, I
the-
love
to
the
the new
turkey.
season.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Or they were like the spear chucking leaks.
Oh yeah.
And then from out of nowhere, they get a swordfish. I'm like, oh, all right, a swordfish.
It's
Swordfish.
a sword.
I remember when I had swordfish at lunch.
Yeah.
A whole swordfish.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I want to go to that school.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was a great episode. I mean, so far I know we were talking about who our favorites were last season. Has any of them changed for anybody? Or how about you two? Who was your favorite so far? You didn't get a chance to discuss that.
I love Yang so much. I love her puns. I love her ability. I love that she's voiced by Barbara. Barbara is my soul sister. So everything about her, I love her.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, fair enough. Top that now.
I mean, I was just gonna say, Gene. He's just fun to be around.
Yeah.
He hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you were a little bit
Good,
smarter
bad.
about women, maybe,
he's a little bit more realistic in that way.
that's true.
He doesn't know what he wants really. I mean, he thinks he does, but he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't know what he got there. What about you, Shane?
I'm still, Nora's my favorite, but
Oh, yeah.
But we don't know yet why, because you haven't
Yeah.
really seen much of her.
yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
from this season at this point, my favorite character probably would still be Ruby at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it's Ruby. Yeah, she won the kung fu fight.
Yeah, she did.
That's true.
You know, aside from that, she's not got to do as much this
No, this
volume.
season, yeah.
Yeah, everyone else.
They showcased everybody else, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else is getting a little more story time.
All right, Melissa, what's your? What about you? Is it your favorite change? Any? You're still Blake?
I still love Blake, and I have to say, Kristen, I love your ears. But I have to say that as far as the bad guys, I like that we got the new bad guy or bad girl. I think her name is Neo. And she kind of rescued a Torchwick at the end of that really cool fight.
Oh,
that
yeah,
we liked.
yeah.
She has that umbrella
Oh,
thing, and I was
right.
like, and then just like, so
Yeah.
like that was, I liked her outfit too.
Like Neapolitan ice cream.
yeah, like Neo.
Yeah.
I think she says ice cream. Let's go ice cream. Or what's his face? I can't think of his name.
He says Neo,
Oh,
but
okay.
her colors are white, pink, and brown.
It
Yeah.
sounded
So
like
that's
he
Neapolitan.
said, let's go ice. Or maybe he said ice queen.
Ice
Ice
queen.
queen.
No, he greeted Weiss, so he's like, "Hello, ladies and Ice Queen." He's like, "Yeah."
Awesome. Yeah, she is pretty cool. She's Jessica Negri's.
Yes.
No,
that's-
that's Cinder.
The Cinder.
That's Cinder.
Oh,
So
okay.
the other one with the with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chick in the red dress with the man hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man hands.
The man
Man hands. is Jessica Negri. That's right. I forget. All right, Doug. What about you? Ruby was your favorite. You already admitted.
Ruby was my favorite in Volume 1. She's still my favorite, although you get to see a lot more of everybody else in this one. So I think she's still my favorite, but I'm liking Weiss a lot more too.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think Weiss is getting close to. She's probably my number 2 now.
Number 2.
It's going to be very hard to pick soon.
Yeah, I mean, they're all pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I will say one thing, especially after the episode this season where you see her like fight, like Pyrrha's like.
Pure battling everybody.
Yeah.
in the,
Yeah.
She's kind of stepped it up for me. I liked
Cardin's
her
whole
already.
team.
Yeah, I liked her already, but I think she's like her combat style and everything. I think it's
She beat all of Team Cardin in together,
Yeah.
so that was pretty. That was a good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that was a good.
The one guy that she was having troubles with, Cardin smacks aside with his mace.
yeah.
Like he was actually starting to hold his own a little bit, getting a rhythm, and then he just goes, oh
Oh,
yeah, Cardin's kind of a bore.
yeah. Pretty cool. All right, so those are our favorites so far. I mean, obviously we're only halfway through the season, so we're not really sure exactly
Yeah.
who's going to end up on top this season. But super excited. What's your favorite episode so far this season? We'll go with that. 1 through 6.
4.
4?
Yeah,
The big fight.
with the big
Yeah.
fight.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was-
hands down.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree with that.
episode 1 was awesome, but 4 was the best. in
I
my
agree.
opinion.
Yeah.
It was a good showcase of all of their talents and the teamwork. Just everything wrapped up into
And the
one.
humor
It
was
really
great in
good.
that one.
Yes.
All right, I think it's across the board, number 4. Yeah, because so far it is the best so far. All right, well, in our recap videos, what we like to do is like to pick a few comments that you guys have. You guys commented on our videos, pick out our favorites.
Read off a few.
Read off a few of them here. Give you a shout out. So why don't we start with Doug?
Sure. All right. My comment was on our recap video from Volume 1. Bo Villamore says, "I think the recap at the end is a great idea, but I do agree that I would love to see more discussion on an episode-to-episode basis." Lots of people said that, so I'm hoping what you've seen so far in Volume 2 is living up to that. That you're getting that enough.
And there's more of us to discuss it now too.
Right,
every
yeah.
And
episode.
there's more happening to discuss.
And
Yeah,
there's more
that's
happening.
true.
Yeah.
That
That's
too.
true. Yeah.
All right, let's go across. Melissa, what is your?
Okay, mine is kind of like a conversation between two different people that I thought was kind of cool, and it kind of speaks to Blake. So the first commenter is Jackman LeBlanc. He says, "I'm that weird one whose favorite character has been Blake since Volume 1, LOL." And then it kind of goes on, and then Chaos Expert says, "Pyrrha is bae," and then Jackman LeBlanc says, "That's a funny way of spelling Blake."
Nice.
So shout out to you guys.
Yeah, see what you did there. All right, Mondo, you got a favorite quote?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a history junkie. So, if I can pull it up, Peters from, I'm sorry, Imfeld. I'm probably messing this up. Had a bit of a thing about how the origin of Pira Nico's name.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, there's a couple ways to interpret it. Well, one is basically it's a pirate victory, which is basically a victory where you're worse off than your opponent afterwards.
Yeah.
Essentially. So it's interesting to see if that might be something that might happen with Pira later on. Like, she might get into a fight, and then, like, she might win it, but, like, she loses a friend or something in it.
Yeah.
So
That'd
she
be
wins,
interesting.
but does she really win?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I kind of ran to you about what a Pyrrhic victory was right before
Right.
this, and you were just like, you're like, yes, keep talking.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, please, that's interesting.
Well,
It's like-
it will be interesting. The background behind it will be interesting to see if it follows up with
Yeah,
that.
and
How it is for a lot of the other characters and their names.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like they do a very good job of naming people and naming episodes in relation
Making
to
everything
meanings and
mean
everything.
something.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's not
yeah.
just like some random like title. They all mean something in some way.
Exactly.
There's
So
a reason.
yeah,
Everything's a reference.
yes.
Which I,
It's all meta.
It's all meta.
everything is meant. This is meant
This
right
is
now.
meta
So
right
meta.
now.
We'll be referencing this 2 episodes before this.
Yeah, like I said before, we're reacting to you, reacting to us, reacting to Ruby.
Right.
That's it. It doesn't get much more meta than that.
Right.
Yo, no.
All right, Chris, you got a favorite comment?
Yeah, this one I like just because it was kind of funny. It's from the Brennan. I honestly don't remember which episode this was from. I screenshotted it. And it says, honestly, I love that with you guys. I have to watch closely. The reaction is all in the facial expressions, especially around the eyes. It's so refreshing after seeing how many reactors scream and yell and carry on. It was just funny to me because you wouldn't think that's a compliment, but it is a compliment, and I like that about you. So.
I like you because of your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves with some of the reactors out there is when you're watching them react,
Yeah.
they react over pertinent information. Because like we just said, everything is relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Missed
then,
something.
and then 20 sentences later, they're like, "Why did he do that?" And if you if you just stopped overreacting and watched.
Right.
You have to give Doug the Valiant before you watch the shows, otherwise jumping on a couch like Tom Cruise.
All right, I'm gonna do that one of these times. You brought it on yourself.
You asked for it. All right, Shane, what do you got?
Mine is from one of the earlier reactions. I believe it's episodes 6 and 7. But it's from Ronald Bassat. And he says, so you continue to show World of Remnant out of order. Okay, good luck on your channel. And we just like to say thank you for the well wishes.
Hey, yeah, that's great. Oh my. All right. Let's see here. This comment is from the Volume 1 recap. All right, I believe it's Axel Mach for you reviews. He comments like, favorite comment idea was cool. I wish I knew to say something funny. Then again, genuine comments are, rather than trying to get in the video are always so much nicer. Well, you got in the video anyway. Yay! See?
Every comment matters.
And that was the most meta comment that we
That was pretty
Yeah, there you go.
And my second favorite, we're going to throw this one out there, from Austin Yoon from Volume 2, Episode 1. It's like, oh snap, it's Volume 2.
Yes.
Oh snap indeed, sir.
He's got 3 snaps in a Z formation.
That's right.
Very good, girls. You coordinated that.
Yeah.
Yay!
Was I supposed to join?
You rehearsed that. but
Yeah, that
you
was
can
so-
tell from the rest of this, we have it.
Yeah. You can tell from any of our videos, we don't rehearse stuff.
Not well, at least.
Right. Even if we would do it the second time, we can't remember the
Boom.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, guys, thank you very much. We're going to get back to watching Volume 2. We're super excited to see the second half of it. Thank you again for all your support, for watching us, for commenting. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends about us. If you want to help support the channel, we have our Patreon link down below. And as always, thank you, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.